And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here, and on the hill in this one, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
The pitch. Kyle Tucker leading things off and takes a strike. And a swing and a miss. 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Full count.
And that just misses.
Really good strikes.
David Choi up next for the Astros. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires over to Guerrero. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Yordan Alvarez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. There's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 outs. 1-95 missed up top, and the count is 1-2.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Gathers and throws to first. And they get Altuve for the out. And that is the inning. So the Astros lead 1. And we're back. And pitching here today, Hunter Brown.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Line drive, base hit. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 4 for 8 in the series so far. In the air, out towards right center. Sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Fouled off. He was late.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
At the belt and fires. Fought off foul. Torres, the base runner at first with 1 out. And down on strikes. 2 away.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Hit in the air, center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League. Top of the second. Here's Alex Bregman. Max Scherzer back to work. Scherzer, a 6'3" righty, over 200 career wins, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Strike 2. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it. Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Santander moving back for it. And that is gone. He shoots one out to right. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
And next to hit for Houston, Jared Walsh. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
1 out, bases empty. That's down and in. Scherzer maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Stays alive. Scherzer deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Chas McCormick now in the box.
Carry through the middle of the field.
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Rips that one to right. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. His first at bat was a strikeout, and that one fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Going to count 1 and 2. Steps off, lead runner back to second.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And there's a ball. David Choi waits on deck. Walsh over at second. McCormick at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job of damage control right there. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one in the air center field. McCormick settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Drove in their only run in last night's game. That one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1 down, base is empty. Hammered, base hit.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
1 gone, runner at first. Brett Phillips next up for the Blue Jays. Outside. Trying to bunt his way on. And foul ball. In the air, center field. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Sliced hard but foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Fouled off left side. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the 3rd inning. And now David Choi. And that one cutting but missing down low. Ripped on the ground to second. Torres fires over to first. And one away in the top of the 3rd. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the slider just misses.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 3-0.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues.
Takes it to the bag. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up.
Kicks and fires. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. On the ground, right side. Torres.
Loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here is Gleyber Torres. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. And ball 1. Next one is off the plate. And it's 2-1. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This one in the air. Under this one. makes the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back now in Toronto. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Yainer Diaz. Max Scherzer goes to work. This one popped up. Settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Walsh in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. So here's Scherzer. That one the other way. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. He's in there. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. And that one clips the corner.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now the count is even. And the right-hander deals. That clips the zone. 1-2.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground, right side. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So no runs. 2 hits. No errors. And 1 left. And midway in the fourth, all tied 1-1. Bottom of the fourth, and now the DH, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these Blue Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And a little foul ball down that third baseline. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And fouled off. The pitch. And that one fouled off. 1 out, and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just off the outside corner. And that is ball one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the second out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Arenado stands at second with two gone. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
One ball.
Way inside. Gets away. Save. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Kyle Tucker. Scherzer back to work. Just missed. Tucker. Multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 strikes.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count's even at 2. Good eye right there. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And here is David Choi. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Collected by Torres. Throws to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Holton.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Just missed. In the air, left field. Arenado on his way over, and he can't make the play.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Just missed.
That's inside.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time, and they get out to. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Brett Phillips. And the right-hander back to work. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next to hit, Addison Barker.
Well, there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Phillips runs. Bounce to the left side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out. Addison Barker with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
So the batting order turns over. Here's George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. He was late there. Strike 1. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Righty delivers. And the count 1-2. And another ball. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. But a run does score the play. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around third. The throw in. But it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch swinging. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouse feelings.
It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
And here it comes. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one ripped. Gone. the price of admission. His first homer of the year, it's 5-1.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. The odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And that's down, a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something.
Justin Verlander gets the ball now. He's making his second appearance of the season. Man at first. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Out towards left center. And a superb diving catch. Now it's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. In for a strike, 0-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And they get Bregman for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses. And 1-1. The Astros down by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And another ball. That's to third. Whips it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jared Walsh. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. And it's out of here. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 5-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
McCormick in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Stros trailing by 3 here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ground ball left side. Zips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Astros claw back a bit on this solo homer. It's 5-2. Bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brett Phillips. Verlander, a former Rookie of the Year. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bounced out to short. Sends it to Walsh. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Addison Barger. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Rolls across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Rogers.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Just misses. And that's ball 2.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Righty to the plate. On the ground to third. Zips it across. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. So the lineup flips over. So next up for Houston, Kyle Tucker. And a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. He's safe. David. Choi will hit next. Now mound visit coming. And with the reliever just beginning throwing out there in the bullpen, this should buy a little more time to get him loose. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-1. Swing and a tapper. Whips it to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
So first and second with 1 gone. And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is downstairs. Inside, just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch. Coming.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores 5-3 now. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. So the tying run at second. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got
swings and misses, struck him out.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he's either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
Bregman in now, takes ball one off the plate. Next offering is down low. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline we can.
Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the 7th. Here's George Springer to start it off. Verlander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one missed.
And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now 1 away. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Chopped left side. Pena tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Two outs, nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Nick Gordon. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Fly ball down the line. He's got it, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Paul Sewald. Now the catcher up to hit, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered in this game. Line to left, and it goes just foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that's in there at the knees. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Walsh in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Astros trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. Walsh retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. There's a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Outside low. 1-1. The pitch. That misses. And it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Nothing doing. Out of the 8th, down to third baseman, Nolan Arenado. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Verlander, a 6'5" righty, 42 years old, can't forget to make. A line to kick the pitch. Chopped to the left side. Bregman to first. And they get Arenado for the out. And next for so now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Right through there for a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And he deals. And it's fouled away. d'Arnaud over at first with 1 away. On the ground, right side. 1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs. Staying in the game on defense, Travis d'Arnaud. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball. That just misses. 3-2 now.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, players pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Tucker stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That misses. And a count 1-2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Santander calls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. David Choi getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. You'll one. Heading down the line. Drifts towards it. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Oh, 2 now. Sets him down on strikes. And they're down to their last out. Now a chance for Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Ball 1, no strikes.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Left-hand batter waits. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. Tag, got him, and that's the ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I've been on my door since young. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my door since young. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my door since young. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my door since young. You should know that. You should know. They said the paper I get hot, turn you to ashes. Only thing is, I don't remember me asking. Fill up my bag of chips and I ain't sharing a fraction. I'm down for whatever, know I'm about that action. He asked me for a ballpark price, I pitched him double. I'm texting like that uncle, but I gotta keep it subtle. And even if you notice, I know he don't want no trouble. Cause it's nothing like the hustle and the from the struggle. I've been on my door since young. You should know that.
First for the victorious Eagles. 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Astros,